What's up to all of my Aries out there, and welcome to Pulse of the Cosmos. Today we're going to be looking at the weekly astrology for the week of August 10th through the 16th of 2020. But first of all, to all of my subscribers out there, thank you. I know it has been a few weeks since I posted. Capricorn is my fourth house, so I have had my home situation just rocked. I have moved more times than I can count these past couple months, but I'm finally in an apartment and a place of stability, so I'll be able to create and get these out more regularly for you guys. But in any case, enough of that. Back to the astrology. We have a lot going on this week. We are in the build-up week to the new moon in Leo coming early next week, and we're right in the middle of all these squares from Mars over to this Capricorn energy with the sun in Leo, your fifth house, going through some yacht aspects, some pretty heavy yacht aspects with Capricorn and with Neptune over there in Pisces. So let's unpack this a little bit for you guys, because with the sun in Leo in the fifth house, there's some definite attention to things that bring you happiness, and where are you deriving pleasure in this life, and where are you deriving joy, and are you able to be creative in the ways that you're seeking to be creative and self-express in a way that feels divine. These are some of the questions in the air for a lot of my Aries out there. And with this quincunx from the sun over to all this energy in Capricorn with Jupiter and Pluto and Saturn, there's some tension here. There's some looking at, especially in Capricorn, this area of your life where there's been a lot of attention since the end of 2017. We have been looking at Capricorn, your 10th house. This is your career house. This is your long-term goals house. This is the house of your world. This is the house of the dynasty that you're building for yourself. So there's been a lot of attention towards you thinking long-term, and what are you doing with your life? And what are you creating? And a lot of my Aries have been working really hard to build up this world for themselves. But now is kind of a time, especially as we do have Uranus as well going retrograde this week, later come Friday, Saturday, over there in your second house of Taurus, where we're looking at are all of these things that you're investing so much energy and so much hard work into, let's take a pause and see, are you really deriving happiness from this? Is this something, and if you're not seeing it right now, is it something that you can see yourself deriving happiness from, deriving joy from? Is it really making sense? Does it really feel like it's in alignment? And with the sun quincunxing over to Neptune over there in Pisces as well, where Capricorn will be sextiling to this energy, the questions also come up. Does it feel connected to the divine? Does it feel like it's coming from a spiritual place? And again, with Uranus going retrograde, we might be looking at some shifts we need to make, maybe in your career life or in the world of your long-term goals, to ultimately align you to that place of more happiness and more fulfillment, and opening you up into a forum where you can self-express as your whole self in that individual, unique way that you do, Aries. And I know we have to touch on this as well. Mars over there in your home sign, Aries, your first house. So this is giving you a lot of vitality and a lot of energy. But again, this is coming into some conflict with all of this Capricorn energy over there. So there can be a little bit of a battle between some of the authorities in your life and some of your ego drives and what you identify with, and some of the larger structures in your life. There's a little bit of a face-off here. And there's a way to, this is a very powerful transit. And with Pluto involved and Mars involved, we know this is backed with a lot of powerful transformational energy. And where we direct this is so important, because if it's coming out of a place of ego, if it's coming out of a place that's just solely that Mars ego, you're not going to be creating the kind of abundance that you have the potential to create. Don't get lost in coming out of a place of ego or out of a place that's wrapped up in things of this material world. Pause to check and see, are you using all of these powerful transformational energies to create something of substance for yourself and something of meaning for yourself? So a lot going on this week for you guys. And we do have, we'll touch on this as well, the moon is going to be coming through Cancer this weekend. It'll be a dark moon in Cancer in the build up to this new moon in Leo. So this will be coming through your fourth house. So this weekend might feel a little bit emotionally you might feel a little bit emotionally depleted or emotionally lost even, but don't get lost or too wrapped up in all of that. This is the build up to this new moon where we're initiating with some of that Leo heart and some of that Leo courage. So in any case, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the cards for you guys, my Aries. So just remind yourself to check and see, are your actions aligning with what feels spiritually connected with you? And is it creating something of substance for yourself? Or is it just wasted energy? And this can happen with Aries sometimes because there is so much energy to create and is so much energy to manifest and is so much energy. There's such energy to get things going. But sometimes you can get just lost in the excitement of all of this energy and all of this creation and lose sight of, well, what is all of this energy being invested in? What is the site here? Is this really creating a world and a life that I want for myself? So really think to pause and kind of reflect on that and see where you're directing some of those powerful energies. But in any case, let's pull from the cards for you guys, my Aries, and see what's going on there. Okay, so we pulled the Six of Wands reverse. So yeah, maybe feeling like victory isn't coming to you in the way that you would like it to right now. You might be feeling like you're a little bit lost or a little bit disillusioned, or things aren't coming together in the way that you had envisioned for yourself. But remember, again, these are about some of the shifts and some of the changes that we can make that can bring us to that ultimate victory, that victory of true divine spiritual alignment, and something that's truly here and matches with the universal vibrations of what your soul's mission is while you're on this earth. Now, the challenge this week for you, we got strength reverse. So yeah, we might be feeling a little depleted on our strength. We might be feeling a little bit insecure even about some of the decisions that we've made or some of the choices that we made. We might be feeling like we're lacking that kind of heart even. This strength reverse could be the lack of passion. And maybe it's the lack of passion behind some of these places that you're investing a lot of this energy that's leading you to a place where you're feeling like you're not receiving the kind of victory or the kind of wins that you're looking to receive or the kind of gains that you're looking to receive. Is it aligned with something of true spiritual, meaningful, substantive purpose in your life? And next, coming up here, we did pull the Lovers reverse. So this could be a situation as well where we're really having to look at balancing your inner divine masculine and feminine. There might be some unbalanced aspects there where maybe you're acting out of a purely masculine space, and we need to especially with Mars in the first house, we can come off as almost overly aggressive instead of channeling into that powerful assertive nature that we can. But this might be a encouragement to kind of step back and reflect and look to do some balancing on your inner divine feminine and masculine spaces and do some meditation there. This could also be some relationship issues. For some of you guys, the sun is in your 5th house, and this could be bringing up some relationship issues with you guys, something that has to end. Maybe this is something that you've invested a lot of energy into, but it's revealing itself that you're no longer in alignment with this person or this relationship or even this job, this career situation. But this could definitely be a week where we have to let go of a lot of things and we have to kind of shift our spaces a little bit. But what's important to remember again is that all of this is happening as an encouragement for you to shift into more positive, more aligned, more abundant spaces for yourself. But definitely look to pull into that inner strength and remember that inner courage. You are Aries. You are the hero. You are the hero of the zodiac, and you are your own hero, and you are your own savior, and you can pull on that inner strength and pull on those inner resources and look to find those things that stimulate joy and pleasure and positivity and love in your life and incorporate more of that. Maybe it's been all work for you guys, and now's the time to focus on some self-love and some self-nurturing even. So in any case, I love you guys so much, my Aries. I hope you're doing well out there, and I will be back next week.